It's bright in here. Real bright. Let's do this though, cause motherfuckers are playing. I'm not playing. Wooly drama stream? Nah, this ain't that. What up, Arun? So, what up, Pyro? Wallet full of Gundam cheeks? I feel it. I feel it. Yeah. I don't do drama streams. What up, Globus? I'll explain to y'all what's happening. But I'm not with the drama shit. It's no drama. I don't even hate F bombs like high key. That's what's so weird about this shit is because I know for a fact, like I know for a fucking cold hard fact, he didn't watch that VOD. He probably didn't because he didn't make a clip of the moment where where I show the DMs. I'm pretty sure someone, probably that Sarah person. This is why I hated this shit, and I understand why you got as upset as you did, Globus. I don't really agree with the actions you took. We don't have to really talk about that, but this is the shit that I said last week. This is the worst case scenario for me. This is the nightmare scenario because it's supposed to be a case of some shit behind the scenes. There was some shit that went on between two community members, and we mediated, did restorative justice, and tried to help both parties. But one party wants to make it into a thing where he feels attacked, so now he's got to rally his troops, and we're trying to just counter that narrative and get people on board with like, hey, please don't enable Jason. And because it being the space that it is and it being who it is that we're doing this shit with, now it's drama content where motherfuckers are talking about this fucking goofy ass Sarah person is talking about the DMs where they're talking shit about other streamers. How the fuck did a conversation about abuse turn into a fucking drama stream about other streamers getting shit talked about them? This is that goofy shit. How the fuck do we, like, DMs are being leaked. DMs are being leaked. The whole reason we're having this conversation in the first place is because one of the community members is abusing another community member, and your fucking goofy ass is like, listen to all the streamers they talk shit about in these private calls. You're a fucking soulless, absolutely spineless fucking clout goblin. UD, thank you for the raid. I respect that, Globus. If you don't want to talk about it, don't talk about it. I gotta talk about it just because I want to defend my friend. And I don't use that word very, very fucking... I'm not very liberal with that word, as y'all understand about me. Is my shit say Gundam? Because I could have swore I set that shit to just chatting. Word. I mean, I could play Gundam. I gotta go somewhere in a little bit, but... I'm gonna roll. Let me twist some. I'm gonna twist some real quick, and then I'll get y'all. I'll give y'all's the rundown on this whole. Thank you for listening. And I gotta get y'all sharp because it's no. And anybody on some weirdo shit, if you're on any type of disrespectful type shit in here, the shit that I'm trying to get y'all sharp to, It's a zero tolerance stream today. Zero tolerance. Absolutely. No fucking tolerance for bullshit today. I'm on one today. This is why I gotta smoke, because y'all get me tight with this shit. Where y'all demonstrate daily, y'all don't even give a fuck about y'all own communities. Y'all are literally just here to get famous, make a bag, and talk shit. And fucking sell t-shirts. I feel you, Talorx. Everybody that's on the wave of I'm not finna call y'all nosy. I'm not on no shit like that. Everybody's here because you're seeing people that you respected and that you thought respected each other going at it on Twitter. It's a reasonable fucking response to be like, what the fuck is going on? I'm gonna tell y'all. And this is not no drama. It's not no hate. As stated before, I fuck with the streamers still. Their content might not be up to snuff, but I don't hate. Let's keep it 1,000 here. I don't fucking know none of these people. I don't hate anybody. It's hard enough for me to hate people I fucking know. I don't even know none of these fucking people. We're legit just in streamer land. So it's no hate. It's no brigade and shit. This is literally done, as always, as all the shit that I talk about on here, with the goal that the people who do this shit and the people who are watching will do better. That's it. That's all. That's literally it. Just do better. When I do this shit, it's not to fucking air anybody out. It's not to fucking shit on anyone. It's not to fucking, like, I'm not purity testing nobody. I'm literally just saying, this is what you're doing. You should do better. That's it. Every time. And motherfuckers just can't handle that. Motherfuckers just can't handle criticism. Rune, are you good? You said you had a medical scare? Hold up, because we're just sitting here in silence. This is going to take me a minute because I got to seal this joint. I'm going to throw a loop on for you. Give me a minute. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, Arun, are you good? Like, you good, Brody? What's up, Frackle? Damn, 23 viewers. Okay. So while I got y'all here for this, I'm doing a stream Friday all day. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I have burned through all of my fucking savings and whatnot to stay in my current situation. Have not yet found a new job. Not gonna have money to pay the bills and to pay rent come November. So I've been trying to figure out what to do that y'all would find valuable, that you would actually want to give me money for. Friday, doing a stream all day. I'm going to be streaming the FL startup sound. Yeah, you heard it. I'm gonna be streaming all day Friday just for me, just to give me some kind of cushion. I'm gonna be doing a build stream. I'm gonna be building an RG God Gundam. If you fuck with G Gundam, building one of them. Gonna be playing Gundam Evolution. Friday is just gonna be Gundam Day. And if you fuck with my community at all, as far as my Discord, I'm gonna start doing movie nights since it's October. I want to do the 13 days of Halloween coming up towards the end of the month. So I have some movies picked out, so you can come through the Discord and we can like watch them together. Gonna do movie nights. But here we go. Let me go ahead and roll this. Let me seal this. Get this sparked. Get it up in my lungs. Yo, Selassie, thank you for the tip. Now that the e-begging is out of the way, niggas will hate on that, but I don't give a fuck. I've been streaming for like 10 fucking years. I've been putting in work on this bitch. I've been saying a lot of the shit that motherfuckers that don't look like me say and get hella cookies for, but I get ignored because motherfuckers want to pay more attention to me going back and forth with other streamers on Twitter than they do my actual message. But, you know, I'm not here to complain. Mostly, anyway. Yo, Frockle, thanks for the tip as well. I also, needless to say, I have more fundraisers for like Baltimore Food Not Bombs, Baltimore Abortion Fund, all that stuff. I got that stuff in the works too. I just gotta make sure I'm good first. So here we go. You're seeing what you're seeing on Twitter. Hold on, let me get my rolling tray out of the way. Oh, hold on, I got a little something. Show you all my rolling tray. So here we go. So, if there's any question about it, I still fuck with Globus, or not Globus. I still fuck with F-bombs. Shout out to Globus. I just read your name in chat. I still fuck with F-bombs. Happy birthday. Happy belated to Globus the Elder, by the way. I still fuck with F-bombs. If F-bombs wanted to collab on any shit, I still would in a heartbeat. I feel like that should be understood about me. As many fallouts as I've had with different streamers by now. But here's the thing, right? I'm just gonna run through the whole story, because the shit, the back and forth between me and F-bombs is not important. I'm gonna talk about the important part, because it needs talked about, because motherfuckers are taking it all over the fucking place. We're talking about other streamers getting talked shit about, and etc, etc, etc. The clout goblins have gotten their fucking dirty mitts on this shit. And of course, because Ukraine's not really popping, Fucking nothing's happening really on the political front. Motherfuckers are bored. They ain't got no content. We got to turn this into content, right? So the most important thing to understand here is that there were members of the community harmed. Overlord Cly. Overlord Cly. Doesn't matter. Hater, lover, indifferent to her. The fact of the matter is that Jason harassed her. Jason used very abusive language towards her. And Cly tried to be supportive to him throughout, even though she had no reason to do that. And misogynistic motherfuckers will look at that and be like, well, why didn't she just walk away? Why didn't she say something before? Blah, blah, blah. It's like, okay. That's how you feel, stand on it. Why do we have to run defense for Jason? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? And there's a lot of shit I'm not gonna get into as far as DMs. I was about to say Magic the Gathering. I'm smoking on the Marjorie Taylor Greene divorce papers pack. No, I'm still smoking on the Queen Elizabeth pack. I'm smoking on the F-bombs for you fucking stream pack. Anyway, the important thing to note, and because I see this shit getting carried in a specific direction already with some other streamers out there. Yo, thanks for the 420. I see this shit getting carried a specific direction from the other people out there that but let me say this. Regardless of how you feel about me as a streamer or as a person, you shouldn't feel a type of way about me as a person because you've never met me. But as a streamer or as a person, regardless of how you feel about me, hold on, let me see if my streamer, okay. I had to make sure my chair wasn't. My chair is already broken. Regardless of how you feel about me, keep in mind that this is a situation about someone experiencing harm, a conversation about abuse in the community. And it's not about, this is where we separate the libs from the leftists yet again. It's not about pointing fingers and calling people certain things or choosing a hero and a villain. It's about making sure everybody's good and safe. Period. That's what I care about. And that's what should be the focus, but you know, asking people to have fucking principles is apparently a lot to ask for in this day and age. But that's what we're talking about here. That's what we're talking about here. Can't have constant morals and principles unless Destiny says it's okay. Well, I mean, we can have consistency and like principle on whether or not people should be able to say the N-word. You know what I mean? Or whether or not they shouldn't be able to say the C word. Because if you can't say the N word, then why can you say the C word? You know what I mean? Like, we understand these principles. But like when it comes to fucking harm reduction, when we're talking about anything other than like voting for the Democrats, nah. The thing that harm reduction was actually thought of when that phrase was put together, fucking preventing overdoses, who cares about that? Fucking making sure members of our community are good, fuck all that. Where's the content at? Where's the fucking, where's the, because this is how this should be looked at. But motherfuckers wanna throw the cape on. I hate that I gotta speak on this. You'll notice how little I've talked about this shit on here. Like everywhere. I barely said shit about this on Twitter. I barely said shit about this. I've talked about this like 3 fucking times. Even when Tegma did shout out to Tegma TV, even when he did his thing, I wasn't live for that. Why do I need to be live for that? I'm gonna get on out of schedule and do that shit just to fucking, even if I was supposed to be live, why would I be live for that? It served a purpose. It was to serve a specific purpose. And that was it. Motherfuckers are treating it like it's a back and forth. It ain't no back and forth. It ain't no back and forth. There's screenshots. There's fucking, there's voicemails. And people need to understand that we've been with Clyde. You know what I mean? It ain't as if this is why I'm so upset about this shit. Cause I fucked with Jason. I was on Stonercast and shit mad times. And Tegma, shout out once again to Tegma, she confided in Tegma early off Bucks. Like she was the one, like Tegma, she would go to Tegma behind the scenes and get Tegma sharp to what was going on. From way long ago. I want to say a month ago, like over a month ago, Tegma asked me, because like right before or after my birthday is when Jason hit me, like directly DM me and lied right to me. It was like, yeah, keep it on the low, but yeah, I'm with Clyde, like we're a thing. I'm like, okay, bet. Keep it on the low. To the point where I'm stupid. I'm just stupid for that. There's just no excuse for that. I'm goofy for that. That was a head ass Endless Cemetery moment. That was an internet nigga moment where this dude pulled up on me on some just like, yeah, I totally have a girlfriend. She just like goes to a different school. You know what I mean? I fell for that dumbass shit. He was like, yeah, that's my girlfriend. And just because I seen them together on streams, we've been together on panels and shit, I was like, okay, bet. I'm goofy for that. I'll wear that. I'm goofy as fuck for that. I gotta work on that. High key, low key. You know what I mean? But to just straight up lie like that off Bucks, like off the rip, that was all the things that they're saying that Clyde is sus for. It's like I don't get it. I don't get how this is like a back and forth. I don't get how this is like, and it's literally, I'll tell you exactly what it is. I will tell you 100% of what it is. It's people who literally are just like, nah, I don't like Clyde because of me. I'm the guy obsessed with pudding. I mean, I guess. I'm okay. putting these okay, you got me. Bet. I walked right into that one. You got me. Thanks for the follow. That's good. That's a new one. Yeah, that's a new one. That's a new one. That's a lit one. That's a lit one. Shout out to everybody in chat, by the way. All the real ones in chat, anyway. And the people not just here to fucking record my shit thinking they're finna clip me talking shit about other streamers or doing no weirdo shit like that. And you know what? I'm gonna do this because I did this on Twitter, but I'm gonna sit up here and I'm gonna apologize to Stardust. Beckett of Crabs was correct. Now that I see all the goofy shit popping off and how motherfuckers are carrying this shit, yeah, I salute the Stardust for choosing to rock with Clyde and support Clyde through this shit and actually be about what she says she's about, at least in this instance. So shout out to Stardust. I'm gonna salute Stardust on that one. That's how you know this shit is wild, yo, is when I'm up here and I'm rocking with Stardust. Endless Cemetery, rocking with Stardust. The Endless Cemetery X Stardust collab 2022. Hold on, let me pull string puller. What's good, Brody?
What's up, man? I feel like I'm a Riot representative up here, man. Like, yo, man, get some Valorant playing one day.
Oh, let me turn you up a little bit. What you saying?
I feel like I'm a Riot representative up in here. Like, hey, man, you wanna play some Valorant?
I'm just chilling because I gotta run out in a minute.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna get you on the Valorant train again one day.
I'll download it now. I'll download the game.
I'm gonna get you on that. I'm gonna get you on that Valorant train.
Cause I for whatever reason I still have Riot client on.
Okay. Man, I noticed that like the Riot, I guess, like with Riot Games, whatnot, the toxicity with League is much higher than with Valorant. Like with Valorant.
I saw your message, April and Wooly. I will message you on Twitter, and we can figure out how, like, if you want to give me your address or something like that, or address, I can ship your I gotta re-up on Filament, and then I can ship you your Hello Kitty joint. Just let me know, or if you want something else, we can talk about if you want to do something different. I'm doing, I fuck with Fusion 360. I can do Fusion 360, but I can do custom 3D prints and all of that. Do like lithophanes and stuff. If you have like a photograph that you want to use as like a lamp or something like that, just work with me. I'm flexible, and at this point, I'm desperate. So we'll figure it out, I'm sure. Let me log into Riot.
Yeah, man, I just thought I'd stop by and to see, because I knew you were playing, more competitive games. You were playing, not the Cycle, the other one, the Hunt a lot.
Yeah, Hunt Showdown is, I fuck with that game. I have the Cycle, but I haven't touched it yet. And, the reason why I stopped playing Valorant is because people, like, didn't really fuck with watching me play Valorant. Like, let me chill. I didn't love Valorant. I love Counter-Strike. I have had intimate, dirty, nasty love affair with Counter-Strike since 1.6 all the way back in 2005.
Yo, man, me
I'm
too, man.
certified, OG certified. You can check my fucking Steam account. My Steam account.
Exactly, man. Steam account, like, 20 years old, right?
Yeah, fuck yeah. Like, I've been playing Counter-Strike since back in the days. OG fucking PC gamer. Unreal Tournament was like one of my first favorite games. That's why I fuck with the Quake shorts. I printed out the Quake symbols and shit. But I was like, all right, let me see what these people are up to. They're making a Counter-Strike hero shooter. Sounds goofy, but let's see what's up with it. And by that time, with Go and the loot boxes and the gambling scandals. That was like the
Yeah.
OG gambling scandal for me. Motherfuckers
Yeah.
like
yeah.
putting their fucking like mortgages up on like
Yeah.
Counter Strike loot box. That was the goofiest shit in the world to me.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hate because like if you have a gambling addiction, that's fucked up. But like,
Yes.
couldn't be me. But yeah, so I was like, let me see what's up with this Valorant, and like, I've hit, like as much as I realized, or as much as I enjoyed that style of game, I realized because people watch that like back when I like had, I'm talking no viewers at all. Like it was just like one or two of my homeboys, and then like one or two like Randys who aren't like around anymore. OGs of the stream. Shout out to them because they were like in high school and shit, and we're just looking for people who played and randomly found me. But there's like mad periods of time, like long pauses where not shit's happening. You're like walking, creeping, trying to jockey for position and shit, and that shit's like hella boring to watch if you don't play that style of game.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Because I remember watching like I guess they just finished the champion season recently. I love watching the esports scene with Valorant. But yeah, you have to get like a certain level of elo before it starts like really kicking up. Because I remember it was either Asuna or someone on stream was saying that like below platinum or like diamond, it's just like people don't actually know how to play the game together or whatnot because it's a team game.
Yeah,
So, like,
people are just in
Yeah.
there doing whatever. Yeah, that's why I
Yeah.
don't like playing Hunt Showdown with. I got the Bayou Boys. Shout out to Fade Runner, aka Band Runner, aka Big Meat, and shout out to Kuma Bear, aka Clutch Kuma, because that's my cousin and that's my comrade, my coworker, my OG, my A1 Day One. Well, I mean, Kuma's literally my cousin. I've known him his whole life and shit. And Fade is my boy, who I've known his stepbrother since high school. We've known let me take that back, because I met him before I met his stepbrother. I was best friends with his stepbrother back in high school. I met him a couple years before I met his stepbrother, but I was best friends with his stepbrother back in high school. And we started kicking it a couple years after high school and have been gaming since then, because we were like the only two niggas from the spot that had PS4s when the PS4 first dropped. So they're OGs that I've been gaming with for a break, and that's who I play with on there. There's a couple other randoms I picked up like streaming from the Hunt Showdown LFG that are pretty nice with it, that I fuck with them. They're like 5 MMR and shit, but for the most part I don't like playing with just like randoms.
Yeah, that's exactly
OG
what happened.
PS4 homie, so yeah.
His name was Saul in chat. I built my first PC when I was 14 and kept that bitch alive till I was 21. Man, it's the same thing, man. I bought a first PC I built was an 04.
Oh yeah, we was in the Battlefield in the Warframe because that was the was the only games to play at the time. 45 viewers. This is so goofy. This is so fucking silly, dog. This is so stupid. To like set up to just like to come through and watch me think I'm about to sit up here and cap. Like they think I'm about to just cap and like talk shit and fucking shit on other streamers and do a bunch of fugazi shit and just not on that.
Yeah.
Famous.
Man, but I don't want to take out too much of your time, man. I just wanted to stop by and to see, game wise, you know, I'm a gamer nerd. Love to.
Fuck yeah, come through when I'm.
Yeah, so, but I'll be viewing, man. But nice talking to you, man. Talk soon.
Yeah, it's good to talk to you too. Endless, the notorious drama streamer. Yeah. I gotta dip soon though, but What's up, yo? What it is? 47 viewers. Y'all wanna? Do y'all fuck with Valorant? Is Valorant a game y'all would enjoy watching me play? If I get back into Valorant. Notorious blunt roller. Yeah. I'm doing sober October though. About to do sober October. So anyway, Jewish for the month. I'm down for Gundam later. I'm about to run out to go meet someone. The Instadomes? Oh my goodness. I fucked with the Vandal. Meet these nuts. Big meat. Shout out to Fade. Gundam is Fune. I'll be fucking with that Gundam. Oh man, I suppose for the clickbait, just because people are here for the clickbait, I'll get into the Twitter shit a little. Twitter is not real. Twitter is goofy. Twitter is where you go to say and do goofy. I don't know why people take Twitter seriously. I don't believe shit off Twitter. I don't believe shit off Twitter. Like, you gotta fucking... That's what's always weird to me when motherfuckers pull up on me, like, Twitter is reality TV in 2022. Twitter is like, I use Twitter for news. For like protests and that type of shit. Like, basically like the signal to noise ratio, you know what I mean? That whole thing. You can find like journalists and like activists and shit on the ground who don't shitpost, basically, who like are like me if I didn't fucking like beef other Twitter people all day, which is kind of like why I'm fucking, I don't know, I kind of take for granted how seriously people do take Twitter, I guess. But I guess that's what's fucked up. I assume people come through here expecting me to be like that because that's their first impression of me. Which is wild. You got the Hello Kitty Gundam figure? Nice. Twitter is a wild place. That shit's mad funny though. But yeah, you saw what I said on Twitter. I have seen tech, like I've seen everything. Shit y'all haven't seen yet. That's what's so wild about the like this shit that they think they're leaking. It's shit that I've already seen. It's shit I've already seen. So it's like I don't know. there's shit that I've seen that y'all don't even know about yet. Shit I can't even speak on. You know what I mean? But why are you all like this? Genuinely. Like, why? I could do dope just like media streams, like Gundam build streams and shit. I could do dope political streams where I talk about like the prison industrial complex, or I talk about like I'll like talk about the book Medical Apartheid, or I'll talk about like you know, Baltimore shit, just like history of Baltimore. This is all shit that people prefer to watch from me. That all y'all hate when I do this shit. But like motherfuckers pull up when I do this goofy shit to the point where I'm not even all the way doing it. You know what I mean? Like if I was like doing like I would you normally do with like my Twitter or whatever right now, just like fuck these streamers, blah 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 blah. Like let's get David Simon on stream. I don't know if David Simon would fuck with me. I think he was tight with me because I said Sean Suiter didn't kill himself. It'd be dope to talk to. There's a list of people, like Baltimore people, I want to talk to. I want to talk to Eddie Conway. I want to talk to David Simon. I want to talk to Daryl Davis. Not Baltimore, but just like Maryland people in general, I guess. Nah, what I like to do is the political shit. I hate doing this shit. Motherfuckers like this is how I clickbait people into like understanding the truth and to like know what the fuck is going on. If I pull up like I'm about to do a stream talking shit about everyone, everybody pulls up 40, 50 viewers, and only now in this space do I have this space to say y'all are all goofy for this shit, for creating this environment as viewers and as other streamers for doing the shit like where, like I said, this is a just like Tegma said, shout out to the boy Tegma. It's an open and shut case of harassment. It's an open and shut case. Like, it's very obvious and clear what both parties' role it was in the situation because it's all documented for the most part. I would confidently say, just because they don't know each other like that. Like 90% of their interactions, a solid 90 to 95% of their interactions were documented. And now we're running off with it, and people are like, listen to their private fucking calls. Listen to all these streamers they're talking shit about. Like it's nasty. It's nasty. And these are people that are supposed to be political, air quotes. I will assert that the motherfuckers who put politics or whatever in their shit, they're not saying, no, I have principles and these are the shits that I talk about. This is the experience that I've lived, so this is what I speak on. They're saying, I like to argue. And politics is the easiest thing to get people to argue about, right? So people see politics and they're like, oh, this person clearly likes to argue. Like the dumbest fucking, most America-brained fucking take. Oh, you're not supposed to talk about religion and politics. This person's talk about religion and politics. They like to argue. Like it's corny. It's phony. And it's also in part with the fact that a lot of this shit should not be fucking political. We just are forced to be political. We have political existences. This was always gonna happen. You did say that though. Shout out to Fade Runner, because Fade Runner is like my fucking psychic when it comes to this shit. Because I knew for sure, and I mean I was absolutely positive that when Tegma approached myself and others to come around in the circle to support Cly after what happened with us happened. Because this is the other thing, is that Jason dragged us into it. Jason dragged me into this shit. It would be easy. It would have been so easy for me to just mind my business about this shit, because that's what I was doing whole T. Even when I was functioning with the false knowledge that they were in a relationship together. Even if what happened in those DMs with Jason, with me being there, with me seeing that, with the two eyeballs, with these two floating orbs I got in the front of my fucking skull, right? Even if I hadn't been there for that, I still would have been on the time of, I'm gonna mind my fucking business. Horse blinders time. I'm not rocking with Jason, and if Cly reaches out to me, I'm gonna see what she needs, and it is what it is. Right? I would still be on that time, because I'm actually about what I say I'm about. But because it's juicy and it's a boring ass fucking week in the news world, I guess, motherfuckers wanna some clout. Let's see what the alternative fucking, it's like I've seen everything. We've all seen everything. Y'all think you're gonna come out with some shit that makes us look goofy? We already look goofy because we have to do this shit in the first place. Y'all have created this shit and set it up so it's discourse in the first place. Because y'all couldn't just believe Cly when she says the shit in the first place. That's number one. But number two, it's all documented. Like it's there's everything, all of it. They didn't fucking know each other. They didn't fucking know each other, dog. I don't understand what's so fucking difficult to understand. And to call it drama is like, okay, dude, congratulations. You're a piece of shit, because that's the type of shit you gotta nip in the bud. You gotta, that's what defines you as an upstanding member of your community. It's when you see someone that's doing harm, and no matter where it is, you gotta come to your mans and say, look, homie, you can't be doing this. You gotta chill out. Gotta stop doing that. Which is exactly what the fuck we did. I've been very transparent about that. I've been transparent about that shit in the few times I've even talked about this shit. This being like the third or fourth time in the past couple of weeks. Because I've known about this shit for a brick, and I ain't said shit about this shit for a brick. Because we were trying to figure out what to do about Jason. We were trying to figure out how to support Cly first and foremost. Then we were trying to figure out how to get Jason to, like, you know what I mean? And it's not like a lot of these drama addicts don't have their own skeletons stocked in their closet. It's fucking lame. I feel like that's low-key why a lot of people do this shit, is because they don't want their shit to be. They gotta minimize their shit by blowing out other people's shit. Anything that's out there about me, I'll wear. Whatever. The pyro time. Dude came to my DMs with that shit, and I told him point blank to leave it the hell alone, and then he fucked up. Principals mean telling your friends to fuck right off, and of course they wrote it on. And that's the other thing, right? Is even if they were in a relationship, even if she said, I'm done, I'm out, no please, and he kept on. So like, how is this like, I don't know. Out of all them blown out fucking messages and shit, you're telling me, like, I don't know. People are goofy with shit. People are shit. And I know how how this even came about. Motherfuckers didn't even watch the VOD, didn't even understand the context of the conversation, why I showed the screenshot or why I even brought it up in the first place. Motherfuckers don't understand that I'm not on here doing shit I wouldn't ask to do. I don't do extra shit. The only extra shit I did is address now. Yeah, there's people in here that still have no idea what the fuck I'm even talking about. Master Blastoise don't even know what I'm talking about. This shit is so goofy. This is, and this is why I reached out to Stardust to apologize. There's a very specific way to talk about this and cover this. It's funny to see who is in attendance but quiet. Oh yeah, I'm sure. There's a way to talk about this. Like believe it or not, there is a way to talk about this shit, yo. And it's not to fucking like call it fucking drama and be like, I don't know, yo. If you're gonna this is my whole fucking point when in regard to what would be my constructive criticism for people I might interact with regarding if you feel inclined to choose a side but decide against it. If you're gonna mind your business, mind your fucking business. Don't fucking talk about it in private. Don't talk about it in public. Don't fucking try to mold it or shape it in any type of way. Just send that bitch sailing. Fucking CERN, fucking Large Hadron Collider, that shit right out of your mind. Minding your business means minding your business, right? If you're not gonna think about it, then fucking don't fucking gossip. You know what I mean? Don't do that weird ass fucking gossip shit, especially if you're gonna do it in that fucking type of weird ass Mean Girls way, where you're like, I don't know what this drama is, but I just know I don't trust this person. Motherfucker, this person was hurt and they're coming out because they were hurt. You don't know what the fuck is going on, but you're gonna fucking come out the side of your mouth to be like, I don't know what's going on, but fuck out of here. Take that big ass butt. Clap them cheeks on home. Fuck out of here. It's just a weird ass, like, it's weird. Weird ass shit. Shit becomes spectacle. I apologize to Stardust. Shout out to Stardust, because if you're gonna cover it and handle it the way that she's handling the shit, that's how it needs to go down, honestly. House of the Dragon was wild last night. Us out of work folks have something to work on, like eating and paying rent. That's real too. That's also facts. That's also big facts. I saw who you just banned. I'm gonna unban them. I'm gonna unban them just because I'm about to end anyway, and never wanted to. Hold up. Wait a minute. It looks like Sarah Wants a Cookie has been in here before. That's interesting. That's interesting. Huh. So I was just reading that person's chat. No, I unbanned Sarah. This is the other thing. If Jason hadn't done any of the shit that he did, none of y'all would have even known about this shit in the first place. Just like, the whole reason I know about this shit is because of Jason. The whole reason I know about this shit is because of Jason. Because he couldn't. It's so fucking obvious what he's doing. It's so obvious what he's doing. You motherfuckers are falling right into it. Right into it. It's. I need you for y'all to understand. This is why I unbanned them. I need y'all to understand this. I truly do. I truly do. No shade, no hate, no bullshit. I need y'all to understand this, okay? The whole thing that Jason was trying to do. Understand this. Jason lied to me, because this is part of Tegma's video. Jason lied to me about being in a relationship with Clyde 3 or 4 days before or after my birthday. That was in late August. Tegma approached me and asked me, what do I know about the nature of Clyde's relationship to Jason in September, in mid to late September? That's when Tegma asked me, because Tegma knew then. That's as early as I knew that Tegma was aware. And Tegma is showing that he's been in proximity to this and aware of this for even longer before that. It's been going on since before that, right? But I wasn't sharp. I wasn't hit until, God, maybe a week or two after that. 2 weeks ago, we'll say. 2 weeks ago. Right? And the reason why Tegma asked me what I knew about their relationship was because he was trying to figure out if Jason had told me if he were dating Clyde. And that's why Jason is a sneaky fucker. It's because he specifically told me to keep it a secret so that I wouldn't do that. And he blew his own fucking cover. He blew his own cover. Because he exploded on Clyde in front of all the rest of us in this Twitter group chat. And guess what the first thing I did was? The first thing I did was talk to Tegma and ask him, okay, you asked me what I thought about them before. Why did you ask me that? And then Tegma got me sharp. I'm sharp. understood everything from that point on. Okay, sorry. Jason does have mental issues. This is why I was trying to do this shit away from all this goofy ass fucking debate pervert, fucking discourse pervert, fucking spectacle drama streamer goofatry. It was because the thing that Jason was trying to do with the rest of us in that chat was try to convince us to view Cly a specific way. Was trying to mold the way that we view Cly so that he would have power in that situation. Yeah, sorry, Shola. It's not really arguing. Yeah, he's setting a narrative. This is it's part of a pattern. This is what people do. This is like I don't know how to say it for people that I guess haven't experienced it or don't know what it is. Yeah, Tegma's editing a VOD right now that has a rundown of everything from start to finish that should be out tomorrow, we're thinking. But the TLDR on it is the 100+ hours of them talking off stream. I've heard all of that, Sarah. She even admits from her mouth that they were dating. No, she does not. No, she does not. And like I said, even if at one point they were dating, or she had relented to saying, yes, okay, finally, since you keep pushing and pushing and pushing, whatever, Jason, we're dating. Even if she had done that, when she said, I'm done, I don't want to anymore, and he kept on, like, I don't understand what hours of what are we talking about? I've heard all this shit before. I've heard a lot of that. I was in the same Discord call that took place when we watched. Do you understand? I fucking fell asleep. I fucking fell asleep in those Discord calls. We were in those calls for fucking, holy fuck, dude. I must have spent 12 hours in those calls listening to that shit and looking at that shit and going through all of that shit. And we're still finding, like, I really don't want to do this. I really don't want to do this with you, because I was looking at your earlier chat, and I really don't want you to do this. This is something I don't want this for you. But, like, here's the thing, though. It's like, even if they have proof, air quotes proof, like, Even if Sarah pulled up with the clip right now of like, okay, or the screenshot, whatever it is, of Clyde being like, okay, yeah, sure, we're dating. Like, she said, nah, I'm not with it no more. I'm not trying to do it no more. Vigilante666 says the VOD is gonna drop today or tomorrow. Cool. Shout out to Vigilante. This is why I unbanned you, Sarah Wants a Cookie, is because I want you to understand. That's why I unbanned F-bombs too. Is because I need for y'all to understand. Okay, well, we don't really care about her and Jason. Why are you speaking on it? We dropped a video here on Kai's stream. Like the whole 8 hours. Why? Why are you doing this? Why? What's for what purpose? Cause who's calling the whoa? Who's calling the cops? Who called the cops? Nobody's called the cops. What the fuck is happening here? Dog, okay. What are you talking about? I must have been asleep. Yeah. I must have been asleep. I would have said don't call the cops. But like, also, how was the call mad shitty? Broke TOS and the law. What are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? Why are we even going this route? Why is this even a conversation that we're having? If you don't give a fuck about Jason or Clyde, why are we even doing this? A war room? Dog, I sat in a call with hurt people. Y'all didn't hear what any of what Clyde said or any of the other people in the call said? What the fuck is a war room, dude? Nothing in there that was talked about was anything related to any type of war room shit. Go for it. Clyde's War Room. That's what she named it. Okay. Who cares, dog? Who she titled the... Okay, dog. You're in Peru. But this is the point. Why do you care? Why? Like, what is the incentive to do this? If you admit that you don't care about Jason or Cly, what is the incentive to do this shit? I genuinely don't understand. How are you implemented? I defended you. I said you were cool. What the fuck? I said your name? Nah, don't. I already unbanned them. Stop banning them. I'm like, yo, I was you. Like, how is this happening? How are you gaslighting me about this? I was in the call the whole time, from start to finish, and we were having conversation before that call even took place. We tried to tell Jason to just chill out behind the scenes. We didn't want to go public. This is what I'm saying to you all. We're all the fuck the way here for no fucking reason. I don't understand what the fuck all of this, like, why? For what purpose? Just for drama? Just for drama. Because you said you don't care about Jason or Cly. You don't give a fuck about me, clearly. I respected Rotted Ranch. I still respect Rotted Ranch. I'm talking to them because Kai is in here too with them, and I'm trying to figure out what did I say weird shit about you? Did I say weird shit about you just this? Okay, this is what I'm saying. All of this is in the context of trying to figure this situation out with Cly. And maneuvering around Jason, dog. How is this? It's gotta, for what purpose? Why does it need to come out? I didn't defend y'all because it wasn't that's not what I was there for. Dog, this is so goofy. How are we this fucking distracted? I'll stand on anything I said in the call. I'm just like, why? For what purpose? Y'all already know how I gets down with anything that gets put out about me that's private, that gets made public. I'll stand on anything I said. 10 toes down. But it's not about me. I don't care about who is good. I care about whether or not Cly and Jason are good. This is what's so fucking frustrating about this shit, dog. Why? Why fucking why? Why are we doing this? What do you mean it's about everyone? I was in the fucking call, yo. I was in the call. Mass reporting? You think that we're the ones doing the fucking mass reporting? You genuinely fucking believe that we're the ones doing the mass reporting? Who the fuck is going after Star and Son? What are you talking about? Okay, put it out. Put it out. Just put it out. Just put it out. I don't give a fuck about any of this back and forth shit. Y'all getting me tight on here. Dog, the reason why I hopped in there, was to support Clyde. And then to support another party in the call once I heard their story. That's why I hopped in there. Because of what happened to everything leading up to me being invited in the call. Y'all think I would have just walked into some shit like that? Y'all think I just do fucking group calls like that behind the scenes with people that I don't rock with 10 toes down? I came in that place for a reason, dog. And it wasn't my place to say or not say what the fuck to do with someone else's shit and what they saw fit to their personal safety. As much as I don't want to call the fucking police, and I wouldn't recommend someone else call the police, if they feel like they need to do that, then it is what it is. But I don't get how we got. I stuck up for Clyde, and dog. I don't understand what this why didn't I stick up for you shit is. That's not what the call was about. It wasn't my place to come in and talk about whether or not Rotted Ranch was cool or not. I would have assumed that you automatically thought I thought you were cool. I big you up all the fucking time. What did we do besides nothing? Please put this shit out. What are we talking about? Not watching people anymore? Not following them anymore? Maybe talking a little shit on the stream? Like, come on now. This is so... And the fact that we're here away from what we originally were even doing all this shit for in the first place is so fucking silly to me. But, you know what? Why am I so defensive? Yeah, okay. Alright. I'm gonna ban you, just so you know. I'm gonna ban you because you're insinuating that I'm involved in any type of police fuckery. But before I do that, plug this video. Tell everyone what we should be watching. What's going on? Kaya, can I ask you why you're doing this? Once again, shout out to Stardust. Yeah, DM me. Nah, no. This is what's wild. Yeah, Sarah doesn't. Stardust is definitely not a Stardust simp. This is why I was watching. I was looking at her earlier comments. No, I mean, I'm looking at Sarah's chat right now. At least back in June, she was talking shit about Stardust. This year, well, who knows? I don't know with these people. She could very well just be a drama frog who is like a gray name who talks shit about people and runs back and forth to show other people talking shit about them so that they make content like that. But who fucking knows? You went to Stardust because I did? You didn't follow me though. Oh. No, Sarah doesn't lurk here. She's here now because of this. What's up, Learn TV? She's in Chud's chat. Alright, Rotted Ranch. Alright, Kaya. Well, message me about it and we'll talk about it. Deal with it. All right. Whatever, dude. So you're mad that your name was mentioned? Is that what I'm? That's what I'm. That's what I'm reading here. I asked you why you're doing this. You said because I was mentioned. Just before I understand it, before I understand how we're carrying this, because you said you're not interested in talking it out either. Okay. Okay, Kyle. So, who's trying to drag you? Who gives a fuck? I haven't said shit publicly about you, dog. I haven't supported any type of like divestment campaigns, any type of shit like that. I've been telling people to follow you. I've done nothing but support you publicly, my brother. The fuck are you talking about, dog? How do we even get here? It's literally not even about you, Kaya. I'm so fucking disappointed, yo. How do we fucking get here, dog? How the fuck do we even get here, dog? I saw your DM, yo. Dog, it was a private call. It was literally a private call. We mentioned you and we were off of it. That's it. The only reason people know now is because whoever put it out there. It was never supposed to be out there in the first place. I didn't invite a fucking soul into that shit. I didn't invite a soul into that shit. I don't know who the fuck you talking to or who you talking about. I didn't invite nobody into that fucking call. I might have invited like Arun or Maudi or one of them, but they've been hit. It wasn't, I didn't make none of that shit. And it's not, it wasn't, okay. I don't get what the purpose of any of this shit is. I truly don't. Why are we doing this distraction? And yeah, it's just like what John said. This is distraction and diversion, dog. Y'all know what the purpose of that call was. If you watched all 8.5 hours of it, then you heard the other shit in there too. And y'all know what the purpose of that call was. Y'all know exactly what the purpose of that call was. If you listened to that call and you knew what the purpose of it was, and you're about to put that shit anyway, then it is what it is with y'all. I can't with y'all. Y'all are really doing this weirdo shit of important shit just for drama because you were mad that your name got mentioned. Understand how pathetic that is, fam? You're mad because you thought niggas was finna cancel you. Yes, you. I asked you what's the point of this in doing this. You said because I was mentioned. I wouldn't have supported any shit happening to you, anybody organizing any type of shit against you. Nah, we're not doing this. The call is over. This shit is done. I'm not doing this drama back and forth shit. If we're gonna have a private conversation, cool. But I'm not doing that shit now. Because this shit is getting goofy now. The whole reason I came onto this shit was to explain to everyone that this is not the point of any of this shit. Y'all came into my fucking chat to do this goofy shit. I don't give a fuck what's said. Do I think this is an example of certain people needing all of the evidence in order to condemn certain actions and not be endlessly charitable? Obviously, people involved or who have involved themselves have more information than the average chatters. It's a little of that, and also people just not giving a fuck about any of the individual people involved in the situation just because they want to do something with their shit, or they're in their feelings about something that is really not that serious. That dogged you out? Okay, bro. You're in your feelings. There's not shit I can say to you to... If you think motherfuckers were in there dogging you out, then alright, man. This is dumb shit. I don't care. I genuinely don't fucking care, because none of the shit that we were trying to do is about you. I genuinely don't fucking care. None of the shit that I was trying to do is about you, and I would have said not to do that shit if it was. You know, you're not gonna gaslight me like this. What kind of loser records an 8-hour VC? A drama frog. Somebody looking for drama. They found it. That's on Klein and them for not tightening up their security, honestly, but it is what it is. Looking forward to the Baltimore history and interview streams. Thank you, Magnus Savior. You were mentioned though. Why were you mentioned? Who gives a fuck? Who cares? Who cares? Bottom feeder behavior? Yeah. I should have fucking known better. Alright, I'm about to end this shit. Straight level head. This chat's too messy to put on somebody else.